What's the card do?
It's the 3-mana Mana Leak or Impulse, basically.
Oh,
you know,
that card. That's
it's
saucy.
basically
I
Mana
like
Leak.
it. Yeah.
But it's cool when you draw 1 Mana Leak and 1 of this card. It's like
you get to Mana Leak them, and then you can either Mana Leak them or
it's nice.
Get something else.
Yeah.
Too fun.
2 Ghost Core, 2 Tech Edge. As far as standouts in this matchup, pretty obvious, right? It's the Wrath of God. It's the Supreme Verdict. 3 in the main, 1 in the sides. We'll see a full playset after board. He has to get rid of the Selfless Spirit. Absolutely has to. Yeah, you have to imagine the path will be pointed at the Spirit.
All right, so Jacob with a turn 1 Noble Hierarch.
Nice.
A very good start. All right, so we have a Colony Pass. Probably just going to get the Selfless Spirit into play here.
Yeah, when your opponent goes turn 1 Colonnade, you don't hold up Path to Exile. That's for sure. Oh no, okay.
Interesting. I wonder what his line is. Oh, maybe he has a Rattle Chance in hand? Looking for just sneak a guy in end step?
Yeah, even if he has a Rattle Chains, I think I still like playing Selfless Spirit. Get the threat into play that can't be Mana Leaked. In this case, it doesn't matter because we have the Serum from Sam.
Into a second Colonnade.
Yeah.
Signed Colonnades there. Nice looking.
Yeah, I don't know that artist off the top, but he has a great signature. I've seen signed Colonnades before, and they look beautiful. So in this case, Rattle Chains versus Selfless does not end up mattering.
So get in for 3 with the Noble Hierarch trigger.
Yep. Sam down to 16. And oh, he just says go. Wow. Doesn't play the Selfless. Must be sitting on another Rattle Chains.
Interesting. Or a Nibblegust Herald. It's also possible.
Yeah. Yep. Multiple flash creatures in the Spirits deck.
Oh, yeah.
Spirits are crafty, man. They're quick.
Phase through walls, disappear, and fly.
Yeah.
Much more unique than the other guys.
Right, 1 tap. Serum Visions.
Another Serum Visions.
This is so exciting. Honestly, I want him to ban Serum Visions.
Really?
Not because it's too good, just because it's annoying.
I don't know. I feel like they've banned so many cantrips. Like, the blue decks need something. And unless they print like a good 1-mana cantrip that can replace Serum Visions.
I don't think they'll ever print a good 1-mana cantrip again.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I would agree with that. Oh, okay, nothing. So we have a nothing on Jacob's side.
So Jacob looks like he's just trying to...
Oh, I think he was holding up Spell Queller, possibly.
Okay, Spell Queller. He just wanted to find something to counter. Yep, 4 of Spell Queller.
Yeah.
He didn't choose to tag the Serum Visions, though.
So he slices in for 3. I think this is actually fine. This line is fine because he slices in for 3. Does enough. Oh, he can Spell Queller a Supreme Verdict.
Nice.
The old. Oh no, actually, it doesn't counter that.
Mm-hmm. It just simply exiles it. So that sounds like the Grafdigger's Cage Living End interaction. It doesn't actually put them into play from the graveyard. It just does basically that.
Yeah, I had that happen on stream last time I was streaming. At Plord and Savior, everyone, subscribe. I was streaming that the Living End, and my opponent goes Grafdigger's Cage turn 1. I was like, he's not gonna like what's about to happen to him.
It's catching on. Spreading Seas as Island.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
End of turn, Spell Queller.
End of turn. Just Queller in. Oh no! Wait.
Oh, that's okay. No,
that's
a Geist.
That's a Geist because the creatures have flash because of. Oh man! I forget Rattle Chains does so many things.
That's spicy, man.
It has flash. It gives another guy hexproof. It gives your other spirits flash. Look at the power right now. Smash you for 8. Oh, that's a sad angel token.
Oh.
Oh, how nice. Sam having a angel token because he plays a Geist in his sideboard.
Nice. The Kraken, Sam on 3 life. Is basically...
So he needs to go Verdict here.
Yeah, but
the Verdict
look.
gets eaten by a Spellcaller.
Yeah, or a Selfless Spirit. This is just... this is a blowout. He's like, nah, brah.
Whoa.
Nah, brah.
Nah, unless there's a Spell Snare here. Doesn't look like there is. Click.
He's like, I'll take that back,
Yeah.
because I'm dead.
So yeah, he has a path for. Oh no, but he's dead to the. He's dead on board, so it didn't matter. Spirit's getting in. I'm glad that tempo decks are viable again in Modern. There was a period where tempo decks weren't very good, but you see things like Bant Spirits, and you see things like Merfolk permeating tables recently.
Yeah, these decks are solidly tier 2. I mean, they're not.
I would say Merfolk is tier 1.5. It's always been tier 1.5. It's always just been like that deck that's just floating just under the radar of being too good, but having just incredible draws sometimes.
Incredible matchups too, right?
Oh yeah, they can beat pretty much anything in the format.
Yeah, Bant Spirits has a few real proponents. I mean, I know local guy Joe Horton Sr. Always plays Bant Spirits. That's been his deck for a long time. His son Joe Jr. on Burn usually, dad on Bant Spirits. Cool father and son combo. They come to almost every TJ's event together. Nice to see. If I tried to teach my dad how to play Magic, his head would explode.
Same. He might have a brain aneurysm.
Yeah, it's just too much. It's just too much for some people. I told him about Mana Screw, though, and that stuck. Whenever I tell him I'm going to a tournament, he's like, okay, don't get Mana Screwed. Like, all right, Dad.
It's really interesting, like, what things stick with your parents that you tell them, you know?
Another...
I messaged my mother the link to the event page, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of a Magic celebrity now. Tune in. And she's like, no. She's no-sirred me.
Probably just gave you an eye roll emoji. Another father and son combo, Sam and his dad Dan, they both play. I played with Dan something like 10 years ago, vintage player in Western Mass, Amherst area. His son Sam took a break from Magic. The son of Dan. Took a pretty long break, for college and high school. He had better things to do. Can't blame him, but he's back now. And
you can never escape. You say you're going to quit, but you can't.
No, you don't quit the best game on the planet. Like, there's just no reason to quit the best game on the planet. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
Here we go. Jig draws. What's he got? I see a Wanderer. I see some Magic cards. Don't know what they are right now.
Oh, I just thought of a Bant Spirits line that's possible. It's pretty sick. Is to go pass the turn with this board state, and then go flash in my Rattle Chains, flash in my Maelstrom Wanderer, counter your thing with the Maelstrom Wanderer.
Nice. That's spicy.
That's the thing about design recently, is that a lot of creatures are just spells. They've just printed creatures spells in creature form.
Yeah, well, you have to, right? I mean, creatures' inherent downside, they have summoning sickness, spells don't. It's like, it just kind of had to happen. And a lot of people complain that creatures are too good now, that it's, back in my day, spells were good, but whatever. Creatures were just so terrible back in the day. I mean, look at Morphling. Morphling was one of the best creatures of all time. That would be laughed at if it was printed.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. Oh, chat throwing some fire at Merfolk.
Yeah, well, I haven't read it, but I'm sure I agree with whatever they said.
Oh my god. Merfolk's a great deck. No.
Aether Vial is a great card. Let's just say that.
Okay. Aether Vial is a spectacular card. Lord of Atlantis, it's a good card.
That card is pretty good. Island Walk is nice.
Yeah. Master of Waves used to be unkillable. That card used to be just straight fire, but then Fatal Push got printed. It's a little worse now.
So Mausoleum Wanderer resolves. Now Selfless Spirit will draw the Mana Leak. Attempt to draw the Mana Leak anyway.
It might get Mausoleum Wanderer. Excellent sequencing from Jacob here, knowing to play the creature that can be a spell, a Force Spike first.
These players 4-0, trying to move on to 5-0. 5-0 puts them in a great position to top 8. You only go 1-1 the last 2 rounds. Attacking the last 2 rounds. There we go. There's the leak. There's the sack.
Yeah, this does not seem like a great matchup for Sam here. There's just so much to Jacob's deck. Like the combination of being able to play things at instant speed and like have things like Selfless Spirit and Spell Queller and Geist. It's just It's gonna let it sit under there. Doesn't have any graveyard interaction, I don't think. So doesn't matter where it sits.
Yeah, he does have some Kasali Pride Mage in his board. Whether or not he sided them in to kill the D-Spheres, we'll see, but he does have that option, so definitely no reason not to have it under the sphere. Wow.
The tournament is 8 rounds.
Yep.
Go to chat.
Supreme Verdict might get quelled here.
I would quell this.
I mean, why leave up 3 mana and not attack for 2 with your Hierarch if you're not going to spell quell it here?
Yeah.
Takes 1, quells that spell.
Queller, that speller. So now he gets to attack for 4 with this spell queller.
Yeah, pretty good. And a pass. The non-crack of Horizon Canopy kind of representing an instant here. If Jacob had no gas, he'd crack the Canopy going to search. If I'm Sam, I'm taking that into account when I'm making my plays. Just a minor consideration, but you got to think about that.
Colony tapped pass. Ooh. Interesting. So he goes untap, draw, attack immediately. Or, oh no, this is, oh wait, we're still in step. He's going to go for the crack. Sam is going. It looks like Sam's going to respond.
Looks like a Cryptic.
Which could get. Ooh, is there another Spell Queller in his hand? That would be saucy. Get all the 4 mana spells with your Spell Quellers.
Yeah.
Maximum value.
Spell Queller, one of my favorite cards that's been printed recently.
It is really good. It was incredibly annoying in Standard when the Blue-White Spirits deck was around, but it's mellowed out. It's not a humongous pain in the butt anymore. It's very fair, too.
The gameplay patterns are just really good with it. Like, you counter 1 spell, and then they use a removal spell trying to kill it, and then you cast another Spell Queller, and it's like a tower of Jenga blocks. It's like every Spell Queller you cast, the removal spell that finally resolves is just brutal, but until then, it's really good.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Cryptic. Is that a path? Oh boy, so there's some interesting blow-up potential here, where if he goes Cryptic and then there's a Spell Queller, and then he goes Path on the Spell Queller with a Wrath under it, it could get real crazy real fast.
I really, really like Sam's play here. Instead of just throwing his cards willy-nilly, he's using his life total as a resource, and he's going to cast all of his cards at once here.
We go...
Constrain Jake's mana. This is perfect play from Sam. I like it a lot. Because now Jake might have 2 counters in his hand, but he only has enough mana to cast one of them. So this is going to be a blowout. A blowout turn.
It's going to go Path. And there's going to be a Spell Queller into a Cryptic, potentially. If Jacob wants to fight over this, that is. Jacob probably should have tapped his Noble Hierarchs here for this Steal the God Hand.
At least one of them, yeah.
Yeah. Because now he's put in a very poor position on the next turn because if he lets this this resolve, then he is only on one mana starting. He can do basically nothing. Though I don't think much is going to happen on Sam's turn anyway, so it's not like he's going to get punished too much. But
wow, he lets it resolve.
I think that's right, because I think he is reading another answer out of Sam, so he would rather not get his second Queller blown out.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think a lot of players would just slam the second Queller there. I think that
it shows a lot of forethought from Jacob.
Yeah, even though Jacob maybe has messed up once or twice this game, or at least not messed up, but has been forced into this particular position by Sam. He realizes that he has to play it slow. Even though he doesn't want to play it slow, he has to. He plays accordingly. I like it. He floats 2 mana, and post-combat he's going to try and resolve something. Hopefully for him a Geist. Geist would be the best possible here. This has to be a
Geist,
Cryptic.
but it will be Cryptic. There's no way he lets this resolve. Counter draw with a Sphinx's Rev at the ready.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's brutal. So the draw off of the Cryptic was a Serum Visions. There's a Jace drawn this turn. Just value. So he's just going to keep digging.
Serum hits a land. Perfect.
Probably just going to cast the Jace here.
Nice play again from Sam. Doesn't... Oh, no, okay. I was going to say doesn't reveal he has a land before he Factor Fictions, but he's plussing Jace instead. Very reasonable. Decision says go.
Thought about the Tech Edge for a second there, but realized it was kind of irrelevant. He would rather just keep building mana for his eventual rev. Right, tapping 3. Looks like he's going to slam another Geist. Oh, man, he has different art Geists. Oh, no. Is the wonderful WMCQ promo version, and then the less than great one from the dual deck. I will say this about the one from the dual deck: it at least lowered the price of Geist significantly. Geist used to be a $20-something card. Now it is about $7.
Oh, it'll get there again.
Yeah,
that card is way too good to not be an expensive Magic card.
Yeah, with people like Jacob and Nick Starr pushing it so hard in Modern.
That's right. Nick Starr, I believe, is 3-1 going into this round. So he should still be live.
Ooh, interesting. It looks like a ruling is being asked about Jace's triggered ability versus the Angel. And does it apply to the Angel?
I'm not positive about that. I don't think it will.
I am not either. I don't think, because I think it only happens once. No? Nope. I am getting word from that it will apply to the Angel. It won't apply to the Angel.
It will not apply to the Angel.
Okay. It will not apply to the Angel. So Sam thinking about what he wants to do with his Jace.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, yeah, you could plus it and then have Jace go to 1, but might as well get the value out of it while you can.
So yeah, the split here pretty obvious. Give him the verdict only. So we can verdict away your guys.
Snap verdict. Jacob's like, yeah, that was obviously gonna happen. And here we go. Build towards the rev. Build.
Ooh, is that another spell color drawn? Oh no, I think it's another
Geist number 3?
I think it's Geist number 3.
Jeez.
Ooh. Oh, it's Drug Skull Captain. Okay, alright.
Definitely a lot worse than Geist. Wow.
So, a lot of 3-mana multicolor cards in this deck.
Like this a lot. Jace, instead of going down to 1 to try and find a land, he'll just go up, getting Jura. Oh, Gideon Jura.
Ooh.
I've cast a lot of Gideon Juras back in my day. When he was legal in Standard for the first time and then Extended. When Extended was just 2 blocks, or rather 4 blocks, he was a beast, Gideon Jura. Unbeatable, almost unbeatable. If you ever resolved a Gideon, you were just such a favorite to win. And I think it's still true in Modern.
What do we have here? We have another Drogskol Captain.
They're both 3/3, hexproof, but attacking only 2 3s, so Sam has a lot of time here. He has a lot of time to find another verdict.
Oh yeah.
He can rev for 3 here if he wants to. He can Wall of Omens, try and hit another land drop, rev next turn.
I think he's definitely going to Wall of Omens and just keep ticking his Planeswalkers up. I think he has infinite time right now because he's not really under a lot of pressure from these Geists.
He does, but he can just say go too, representing a colonnade block.
He's going to go for the value of Jace.
He'll take whichever pile has the land in it. In my opinion, I think he should take the pile with the land in it. Cryptic is good, yeah, but not under any
Mana
pressure.
Leak's still very good right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cheap answer. Well, Jacob is on 4 mana. Can't really play around it. And you don't really need the value for Cryptic when you already have 2 cards right there.
Like, you have 3 Cryptics in your deck. No Snapcasters, so after this, only 1 Cryptic left.
Takes up his Gideon to keep soaking up damage.
Yep, land go. I like this line, because if Jacob attacks, it tells Sam something very specific about Jake's hand, that he has a path or some way to kill a creature.
Bazali Pride Mage to the draw.
That's a nice one.
It's pretty good. It's not bad.
If Jacob were to have just not cast that and attacked anyway, it would have been pretty sick.
Runs into a Mana Leak.
Okay.
1 Mana Leak. Attack. Attack Gideon for 4.
Yep, still fine. Gideon guaranteed to live another turn.
6?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Jace -2.
Oh, Jace did -2. Correct.
I missed that as well. So 2 Planeswalkers, each on 2. He's going to get 1 more use out of them. At least.
One tap draw.
He really needs to find a Supreme Verdict here. I can consider just a main phase rev for 4.
He could. I think he could wall. Just wall, draw a card. I don't know if he I don't know if he really cares about these walkers as a thing. I mean, he could just cash in this Jace. He could tick up the Gideon to make it continue to. Oh, he ticks up both. Huh. Interesting. So I guess he's gonna rev this turn then.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure I like that. If he's planning on revving this turn, I would have preferred to cast it main phase. The only plus side of this is that he gets to block with Colonnade and eat a Drogskol.
That
Which is a pretty big plus here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes. And the other Drogstol doesn't kill either of the Planeswalkers.
Right.
That's not bad. Though he might be want to try to play around a removal spell from Jacob.
Yeah, it's almost right to call. It's almost always right to call your opponent's bluff here, though, because he has to attack. So 100% of the time he's attacking. Only some percentage of the time he has the removal spell. You know, if he didn't have Gideon and he attacked anyway, then you can consider not doing it.
Yeah.
Not blocking, but you just have to block, I think.
I think he's gonna let him go to blocks. It looks like he's gonna collect a company in response after blocks. Yep.
After blocks.
But yeah, he's gonna try to find another Drogskol Captain.
Okay.
He's gonna try to trade with this Colonnade. Versus instead of finding potentially finding a Nebelgeist Herald to tap it. How many
aren't the Drogskulls 2/3s though? So it would only become a 3/4.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because there was a Jace tick up. So he probably should have tried to find an Elgast Herald.
Yeah. Might have sided those out, though. Those are the lowest impact of cards in this matchup.
Yeah.
Another Geist? No, okay, that's another Drug Skull.
Yeah.
Drug Skull number 3. If Sam ever resolves a Supreme Verdict this game, it's over. Almost all of Jacob's threats are in the graveyard or in play.
Oh, I think I know. Okay, so I guess I didn't. Yeah, he probably should have sequenced before blocks to see if he could find a hero. Oh, of course, he might have just decided out, so it didn't really matter.
Plays around a Remand or a Mana Leak or a Negate there as well.
Yeah.
But he didn't get punished. And now the Rev is truly online.
Oh, yeah.
In a big way. But he might hold off one more turn because he has this Temple. Might go wall here. He's being so patient with the Sphinx's Rev. A card that does get better the longer the game goes on.
We can hear the snap of Sam's cards from over here. Click, click, click. So, tick up Gideon. Tick up Jace. Ooh.
Say go again. Threaten the Colonnade one more turn. He says, well, you didn't have an answer last turn. Why would you have an answer this turn?
So I see an Eidolon of Rhetoric. An Eidolon of Rhetoric and a Spell Queller in Jacob's hand.
Interesting choice to board in the Horned Turtle here.
It shuts down Snapcaster, I guess?
Here's another Colonnade.
Activate your Colony. Walk Academy.
Yep, so if Gideon will finally die. Off the battlefield at last, says Jacob. But at what cost? It ate a lot of creatures. It bought a lot of time. And now one Drog Skull Captain in play. Only one left in the entire deck for Jacob Altman. And finally, does not have Hexproof.
Path. Brutal. So he's going to go for his Queller here on his path. Then, if there was a verdict, oh my.
Yeah. I mean, if Sam ever resolves a verdict, it's over.
I think if he ever resolves the Sphinx's Revelation, then he just finds a verdict, and then the game is
that too.
Dunzo.
Dunzo.
Look at his piles. Three lands.
He's ready.
He's like, oh, it's almost time.
Yep. Proper piles without the colorless mana, of course. And here we go. Will he keep up one mana for Dispel? That's the question. Oh, okay, replacement. Get him.
He's just gonna keep going. This is some discipline.
Yeah.
Oh, he drew a negate. Oh.
Dispel, I think.
No, that's a negate.
That's
Oh,
you're
with,
right.
with the Merfolk.
Attack edge, one more land. No point. He thinks differently.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
He's already pretty low on lands, so just keep up the mana denial. Like deck edge.
I suppose.
Deck edging it.
I mean, if your plan is to rev with negate backup, that is counter to your plan. Yeah, he goes for it though.
Yeah.
Not unreasonable. And I suppose it makes sense, because if Jacob has a counter, he'll have to tap low at some point. He'll have to tap 3 mana from one of many 3-drops at some point. But hey, here's another land.
Coming in. There's another Drog Skull Captain. Just gonna kill that Jace.
Didn't Jace
Oh, there's Dry Skull Captain in play. So it negates it.
You're a smart man.
And then Eidolon.
Eidolon Rhetoric, yeah.
Good old 1-4.
That is how Sam knows Jake's out of gas. He's like,
Oh
well...
my god, and there's a verdict off the top. Oh no. Oh, I will now play Sadness on the stack. Does it resolve?
At least the path is countered.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Silver linings.
Now, Gideon will presumably start getting in.
Smash for 4.
When the blue-white deck enters the combat zone, that is not good. And the Sphinx's Rev was never cast.
No, it's never going to be cast. Maybe he'll cast it in the final turn just as the Rubbins.
Yeah. All right, well, they're going to have 19 minutes for a Game 3. We'll see if they got it. After like a 5-minute Game 1, they're going to...
Like 5-minute Game 1, a 25-minute Game 2.
Yep. Collected Company, I guess, would be a start. But no.
Well, it doesn't really matter because there's negate.
True.
He has to rip running Collected Companies.
Oh, man.
Woo! It's just like, I don't think you have more basics. But he does.
One island, one forest, one plains in the deck.
Oh, the last one.
All in play. Now, if I'm Sam right here, I'm concentrating on winning this game as fast as possible to have time for a Game 3. I mean, he's like tanking. His opponent obviously has nothing.
That's poor time management by Sam here.
Yeah, it should be okay. I mean, we know that he has nothing. Sam doesn't know, but there's this.
Jacob picks up.
It's fine.
Jacob,
it was only like 30 extra
the
seconds.
The nice guy wants to try to give as much time for the final round and final game here.
All right, so looking back to the sideboards, is there anything that maybe should be in there?
Let's see. So we have a Unified Will.
Obviously in.
That's a good one. Definitely in. Corelli Primate just came in. Rest in Peace. I don't know if he brought that in. Hopefully he didn't, because there are no snaps in this build. Pat doesn't do anything. Rock's Warmonk doesn't do anything. Didn't even notice that. Rock's Warmonk.
That's a nice one. What an efficient Magic card.
Yeah.
Sad it doesn't see more play.
I don't know. I feel like he just didn't have many things to decide in here. He really just doesn't have a whole lot.
Yeah.
Whether Eidolon came in.
His deck is pretty cool. Yeah, but what came out to make room for a 1/4? 4 path, three, not even 4, 3 path. So 2 Unified Will, 2 Pride Mage. That's 4 cuts. Probably 2 Nebelgeist Tarot, 3 path, and maybe he just took out that 1 random.
Yeah.
But maybe the Steel of the Godhead came out.
Oh yeah, Steal the Godhead isn't great here.
I feel like we saw that.
It can get 2 for 1 though.
Yeah, we saw it on Spellqueller.
Yeah, if it isn't getting slammed onto a Geist, it's not that great.
Yeah. Oh, the pile shuffles. Yeah, again, man. Oh, 16 minutes left. You're pile shuffling your deck. Just no.
You're killing your own chances of winning. It's not even like it's Jacob pile shuffling to try to kill Sam's chances. A draw, not the worst thing they could have here, but not the best either.
No. A little too early for a draw to be great. Now, if they were 6-0, yeah, draw would be pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Pretty good draw.
But here, not so much.
So I know it's early, but I think Blue White's going to win this tournament.
Really?
Anthony Ruffino 4-0, Sam Richardson 4-0, trying to move on to 5-0, and I like his chances.
No, I disagree. I think we're going to see 1 to 2 copies in top 8, but I think they are going to lose. 1 copy's going to lose in top 8, and 1 is going to lose in top 4. I don't even think we're going to see 1 in the finals.
Wow.
I think that there's just so much going on in this room, and something's gonna just absolutely just run over one of these blue decks.
Like tooth and nail?
Like tooth and nail. Yeah, like there's going to be a tooth and nail cast, and they're not going to have a counter spell, and then an Emrakul's going to get put into play.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Counter spells should be tooth and nail. They deserve to be tooth and nail.
So Tupper gave me the deets on the turn 3. So the turn 3 involves Nykthos and Garruk.
Nykthos.
Nykthos
Okay.
and Garruk.
Okay.
Yeah. Nykthos, Garruk, Utopia Sprawl, and Arbor Elf.
This makes sense.
Yeah. That's how you go deep. You make exactly 9 mana on turn 3. That's the optimal.
All right, both players on 6 cards. Oh, nice guy, Sam. Corrects Jacob's mistake. Some players would have let their opponent just draw 7, then immediately said to the judge, "Hey, bud, he has 7." But Sam, nice guy, doesn't want to win that way. He says, "Nope," and Jacob goes to 5 anyway.
Not a good spot for Jacob here. So I just have a feeling that like there's going to be a burn deck that just trounces out.
You're just a burn player.
I'm not a burn. I'm a Tron player at heart. I've just been playing a burn for like the last year. I'm not a burn lord.
Not an attack on your character, just a statement of fact.
I love that we all have the preconceived notion that being a burn player is this attack on a character.
They're keeping people honest, man. I don't know.
Ooh, we have a Geist in hand, so that's good.
Yeah, this is a great draw. Rattle Chains and Geist.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He can go flash in, see if you counter, and if not, go for the Geist. But there is a Supreme Verdict on the other side of the table, so that's a problem. Maybe if a Selfless Spirit is able to be drawn by turn 4, then it can be good. But there's all the Gideon.
Mana? Gideon. Wow, this is actually looking all right for Jacob, because look at this. End of turn. Okay, it is a Drog Skull.
Oh, it's a Drog Skull.
Yeah,
okay.
we're never going to be able to tell those two apart from the hand cam.
It's exactly the same to me.
Yeah. Now, did that give Rattle Chains hexproof? Yes, it did. Gideon down.
Oh, it did. Oh, yeah, because in response to the Gideon Plus. Oh, wow. That's good. So now there's a verdict. Yeah.
Yeah, Sam forced a verdict
Is
here.
there something in the hand?
No Unified Will, no Selfless Spirit.
Well, Unified Will wouldn't stop it because it's on counter. Maelstrom Runner wouldn't have stopped it because he had a Maelstrom Runner,
counter.
but he could flash in, but it would be a counter.
Oh, that's a sad follow-up to
the sad
Supreme
Wanderer.
Verdict.
Yeah. Tech Edge you off your green source.
Okay, okay. Ah, and there's that 1x Supreme Will.
Trigger. Attack for 2. Oh, actually. Just gotta wait for it to resolve first.
He's like, yeah, that's fine, actually.
Yeah, it's good
He's like, what am I thinking about? It's a 1-1.
Yeah. Hey man, I've seen some 1-1s get in. Never underestimate the power of a 1-1. Oh, the spicy one of Impulse. Look at the top 4.
And the Cryptic finds a path. Taking the path because Cryptic just gets countered by a 1-drop.
And there's another Supreme Verdict in his hand.
Nice.
Jeez.
Pull the trigger because he has Snap for the extra, or for another verdict if he wants it.
Yeah, this game's gonna go bad. Oh, he should have misplay. He should have sacked them both to try to counter the Supreme Verdict.
If the first one doesn't work, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
The Selfless Spirit he would have wanted so long ago.
Yeah, this is all Jake Hasker. Sam at a comfortable 16, now 15 life. He doesn't even have to snap verdict right now. He can sit on this path. He can wait for Jacob to commit one more threat.
Ooh, fetches an irrigated farmland
Oh,
tap.
he fancy.
Nice. He knows he's going to enter tapped anyway. Might as well. Sweet. Takes another land. Things just not looking good for Jacob in this situation. Sam with a grip, 3. Jacob on no hand.
But the question is, can Sam win this game in time? I mean, look at these shuffles, look at these tanks. He still has to deal 19 damage with this blue-white deck.
It's true. He needs to resolve a Gideon and quick.
Yeah, there's no Elspeth Sun's champion.
Attacks for 3. Sam's gonna let it happen, or he's gonna let it happen. So he's gonna give a path there.
Rattle chains. Daddy rattle.
Unified will.
Okay, that's fine.
Good enough.
Or is it?
Not good enough.
Come on, Sam. 9 minutes left.
Stop the tank. Start the play.
He's thinking about it. I mean, he's almost out of cards, so like, it's pretty reasonable that he's thinking like this because he doesn't have any resources left after the second path.
Yeah. Jay gonna give him his deck a little shuffle, find another basic.
End of turn, fetchy fetch. Now, Sam without a colonnade, important to note, no colonnade here.
So no way to quickly pressure the life total.
Yeah, no blocking either. And the township on Jacob's side, I mean, it's just a 1-1, and Sam's at 11, but the township, just a couple turns, brings him to like 1 or 2 turn clock here.
Yeah. If he continually pumps with the township every turn, he can potentially, it can be a 3 to 4 turn clock versus what Sam has, which is absolutely nothing at the moment. But Sam does top with Seer Visions, so he's found something reasonable, and he draws it immediately with another Seer Visions. Tops again.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Top is good news. For everyone on Team Sam, top has to be great. Snap. Serum doesn't go after the path.
Snap Serum again.
Yeah, he's guessed 3 Serum Visions this turn after starting with 0.
He's found a Jace. So that's a way to win the game, kinda. Time is called for our main event outside of the set event. I mean, outside of our feature match table. And this game is still going.
Yeah, path number 3. 3 Serum Visions in 1 turn, 3 paths in 2 turns.
Snap coming in.
The beatdowns.
We can see Sam's moving a little quicker.
How lucky is Tiago Chan, huh? He just gets to see his Magic card every single weekend on coverage if he wants to.
The split here, yeah, it's definitely threat. Oh, what? No, okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Really? Everything about that confused me.
Says, all right, I'm going to shuffle my Vendilion Click back to somewhere else in my library, not the bottom.
Yeah.
Cast this Serum Visions again. The 4th Serum Visions in 2 turns.
I'm very confused. I don't know if that was correct, going for card advantage versus the actual threat that's going to kill Jacob here.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I mean,
he can't. Yes, true, he can't cast it this turn, but it increases his clock, which is really what he needs right now. Especially with Jacob on nothing here. He's got, look at this. He's got a Maelstrom on him.
I think both options give you like a pretty similar percent to win. Sam just went for the more conservative route. Like, because in those 3 cards, you're going to find, like, a Planeswalker, or a Counterspell, or a Snapcaster Mage, or something.
I guess that's true.
Township. Presumably met with a Ghost Quarter.
Yeah. No thank you on that Township. No more of that. No more basics.
Same with Cryptic in hand. I mean, this... And each creature is just a 1-power creature attacking. This has got to be good for Sam.
Swing at you for 1. Put you to 9.
It's a thing.
He's like, what, another Ghost Quarter, bro?
Strip mine, you.
Yeah.
Attack for 2.
Yep, up.
Tick up again.
He can do -2 turn, rather -2 next turn if he wants at no cost. No detriment.
No, well, if he -2 next turn, then it dies to the Maelstrom Wanderer, because the Maelstrom Wanderer has a counter on it from the...
Yeah, either way, he gets like one -2 before the card dies.
Yeah.
He'll just keep plussing it.
Just gonna keep going up. Rattle Chains.
Yeah, that'll get
No
a counter.
thanks.
Counter draw.
I have to think twice.
Sure. Spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheels. 3.5 minutes left. Can Sam close it out?
I think he might be able to, honestly.
I think so too. Tight play from Sam. He doesn't cast Think Twice. He keeps his counter up in case of any potential collected companies.
Interesting. Takes Gideon.
Yeah. I thought you might have gone for Colonnade, but Gideon's a pretty good clock too. And he has a Colonnade in his hand already.
Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sam can close this game.
Yeah, 1 turn.
Well, he does need to answer this Maelstrom Wanderer first, but it is possible. Keep it a 0. Go swinging. Jacob down to 3. Did not block.
Ooh. EOT. I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. I have a Celestial Colonnade, like, that's fine.
Yeah. Jacob's doing what he can, though.
Oh,
and
wow.
drew 4 lands. That's the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. That's just how Magic is.
All right, congrats, Sam. That was a tight match. Jacob won game 1 in about 4 minutes, 5 minutes. And Sam grinds back. 2 slow games, but that's just how the Blue-White Control deck likes it.
Sam able to close.
Congratulations to Sam. He was on to 5-0. And
Sam.
congratulations to everyone here who actually managed to sit through that match, because it was a grind.
It was pretty brutal.
It was interesting.
It's
don't get me
great
wrong.
for those who love grindy games, you know?
Yeah.
Like if you like just the nitty gritty of Magic and getting to look at all those decision trees, that was the game for you. Being able to see, all right, what could have he done here, or there? How did his decisions change how the complexion of the game?
And that was cool,
Spectacular.
especially the turns with the Spell Queller on Spell Queller on Spell Queller. I like that part a lot.
Yeah, Spell Queller on counter Spell Queller.
Yeah,
Path,
yeah. Do I fight over this Spell Queller or the next one? Do I fight over this Supreme Verdict or the next one? What do I do? I thought it was pretty cool. And I'm happy to see Blue-White Control win, because like I said, that's my pick to win the tournament. What is your pick?
My pick to win the tournament? I feel like it would probably be too obvious to say Burn.
Okay, so you're gonna?
No, I think we're gonna see Eldrazi-tron win.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I think we're gonna see Eldrazi-tron. I think an Eldrazi-tron deck's gonna slip in. It's gonna beat up on the control decks.
Really?
And then it's going to have an upset win against Burn in the finals.
I see. Now, can I show you this card here? Supreme Verdict.
That card?
That's a good card against Eldrazi-tron.
Yeah. But a turn 2 Thought Seer. It's pretty good.
Nah. Because there are 4 of this card, Supreme Verdict, so they just draw another one. It's sweet.
They're just not going to draw any. It's
okay.
fine. They're just going to draw Serum Visions and lands. That's all that will happen.
You know what's going to happen is Anthony Ruffino is going to be in the finals against Sam Richardson, and you're going to cry.
I'm going to
blue-white
die. I'm just going to see her like, yep. And another Serum Visions was cast. Oh look, there's Colony. There's a Supreme Verdict.
I would love to see a blue-white mirror. See your buddy Joe Horton walking around. Still
don't feature Matt Jim. He says
we won't.
That's the only round I've lost you.
How poorly are you doing?
I'm 4-1. My phone at this round shows to be on the draw.
I made Joseph a promise that I will disown him if he does not win this tournament.
Doing my best.
Yeah, so far, still doing well.
Yeah, so guys, we're in overtime here in round 5, so I think we're just going to keep the stream rolling. We're not going to take a break. I might have to go to the hospital. My bladder might burst, but you know what? All for the love of the game, for the good of the tournament. We're going to stay right here, right there, and we're going to get you round 6 like real soon.
I haven't eaten anything since 6 o'clock.
The human body doesn't require food. Okay, little known fact. You could not eat another meal from now until when you die, and nothing bad. You know, it'd be fine. You just die of hunger.
I know. Yes.
That'd be okay.
I would die.
Yeah, sure, man. Get in here. Get in here. We got Sam coming into the booth. You just saw him win a grindy match. Hey, Sam.
I got so lucky.
You think so? How come?
Game 3, he mulled to 5. Spirits is kind of a nightmare matchup for blue-white, and being on the draw, I pretty much had to have him, like, if he had any hierarch into, like, 2-drop, 3-drop.
Right. If you had, like, a Selfless or a Spell Queller, too, for your verdict.
Yeah.
Sure, I can buy that. But, you know, you mulled the 6. I mean, it's not like you had a nut hand or anything. You had a bunch of lands.
It was a fistful of lands, but I felt pretty good after he threw the 6 back.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it looks like Spirits should be a good matchup for the deck with Supreme Verdicts, but the more we're thinking about it, we're like, wait, Selfless Spirit at instant speed.
Yeah.
Spell Queller doesn't counter at Exiles.
Yeah,
Huh.
and he has Draw Spell Captain and Rattle Chains for all the paths, so it's hard to even, like, even once he Spell Quellers my Verdict, it's hard to get rid of the Spell Queller sometimes, so yeah, it's a tough matchup. And they can apply so much pressure when you're
Like,
just like, they have a hierarch and a 2/1 flyer, and that'll kill you pretty quickly.
They just don't have to do anything ever again.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
exactly. Just sit on the hands.
That's pretty cool. I think Blue White's a great choice for this tournament. I know you were playing Abzan for like a long time.
Yeah.
What made you switch?
It's hard to play against Eldrazi-tron. It's not a great matchup for Blue White. I still have a little bit of trouble with it, but
Sure.
Abzan just feels hopeless against Eldrazi-tron. That's probably the biggest thing. And I picked up this deck a few months ago because of a friend of mine, Keenan. He like just crushed me on it every single time I played him, and I picked it up basically to like figure out how to play the deck and how to beat it, and ended up just really liking it.
Yeah, I saw Keenan was 4-0 as well going into this round, so that's 3 Blue White decks at 4-0.
God, I didn't know there was a third.
Yeah, I won't tell you who it is because that would be biased or whatever.
Fair
But
enough.
no, you're 5-0. I don't know if he won this round. I think Blue White's going to win the tournament, and I think this is secretly one of the best decks in Modern.
I think, especially, so this is the first tournament I've taken the new Gideons to.
Yeah.
Card
yeah.
is insane.
Unbelievable, right?
It's insane. Like, you don't lose random, like, I played against 8-Rack earlier, and it was just like Gideon, ult, and now you just can't beat him. I just like let him, I would lose 3 life every turn and just go to -2. And
I love it. You're like, you have -9, -12, -15.
That's fine. I'm
It
attacking
doesn't
you
matter.
for 4. And
Oh,
just,
man. Is that the only thing that has, like, that's the only new card in this deck?
There's a couple other. So that's the biggest, that's the most impactful change. I have the one.
Yeah,
I have one Supreme Will and the one Cycling.
So I would talk to you all day, but hey, you got a match to
Yeah.
play. We'll make sure you don't get a game loss. Good luck, Sam.
Appreciate it.
All right. Cool. So the pairings are up. That might have been the last round, the last match, second to last match. Sam running away. He's running. Run, Sam. You will run.
Going.
He's not going to get a game-loss, though.
Yeah, he'll make it.
Yeah.
We'll vouch for him.
So if you're just joining us, Zach Collin, Dylan Plord, we're coming to you live from Worcester, Mass. TJ's Titanium Series, Northeast's biggest tournament circuit, maybe only tournament circuit. Always modern, only modern. Big events every quarter. This is our big Titanium Plus weekend. We have 3 different PPTQs this weekend, all modern, because everything is always
Everything
modern.
must be modern.
Yes, the best format in Magic. As well as the main event, which got about 160 people paying out $5,000 to top 32, as well as an invitation to the Titanium Finals for the winner, and an invitation to the Titanium Finals for the runner-up. And the winner gets a bye.
What kind of tournament gives out an invitation for both the winner and the runner-up? Not many.
Yeah, not many.
It's pretty unique.
Pretty cool. So even if you finish second, usually second is like not the best place to finish in a tournament. That's an invitation tournament, but this one it's okay.
No feel bads this time.
Third place is the one you don't want, I guess. Yeah. Unless Sam wins, because Sam is already qualified. Then I'll pass down. So we got some feature matches coming up for you this round. You at home, you are as in the dark as we are. We don't know. Normally the way this works is we choose the feature matches for you. So we pick either a good matchup, good Titanium players, good Northeast players, Pro Tour players, whatever.
I have our features.
Or your goofy friend. Yeah, go ahead. What are
our features are, we have Thomas Smiley versus Sam Lawrence, and Tien Nugent versus Mike Williams.
Yeah, we'll definitely be seeing that one. We already saw Sam on camera, so we're going to see something different. We'll be finding out what it is real shortly for you. We'll be getting it up on screen. Jeff, our tech guy, is pretty much the man. One of the fastest typers I've ever seen. He's like a wizard.
Typing wizard.
Shout out to Jeff.
I'm sure there was like an old computer game in like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, hell
it was like
yeah.
called Typing Wizard.
Yeah. I used to play Super Mario's typing companion or whatever it was called. Like Mario would jump along his preset path, and you'd have to
Jumpstart games for me.
Yeah.
What was it? It was like Jumpstart first, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade. I think those were the ones. It was the one where like you were like kids trying to save your dad from like he was like captured by poachers.
An evil keyboard.
Yeah, evil poachers, and like all the games were like educational but fun.
Okay.
There were weird musical numbers, bad FMV animation. It was just fantastic.
We should stream